Hello, hello. Welcome, one and all, to Handelabra Live Special Edition with Green Ronin. This is the first preview of Sentinels of Earth Prime Super Heroic Card Game Digital Edition that you have seen. We've shown a few, sneak peeks on the Kickstarter and so on in still image form, but we're going to be actually playing the game in the brand new UI tonight. So welcome, one and all, on Twitch and Green Ronin's YouTube. So, in case anyone isn't familiar with me, I'm John, aka Migrant P, lead developer at Handelabra Games. I stream here every Tuesday evening at this time. And I play a lot of Sentinels, Spirit Island, Aeon's End, and our other games. But we've been working hard on Earth Prime, and we're pretty happy to show it off. Tonight, I actually have... You might think I have two special guests, but actually, there's an invisible special guest. Invisible special guest, who are you?
All right.
You can introduce yourself, Chris.
Oh, sorry. I didn't know you were talking about me.
Oh, because everyone else has their video. That's all.
Oh, right. Yes. It's me, Chris Pramis, founder and president of Green Ronin Publishing.
Yay!
Yay.
Is it fair to say that Sentinels of Earth Prime is your brainchild?
Yeah.
Or you're at least a co-parent of the brainchild?
I can tell you the very short version of how the game happened.
Sure, why not?
I actually have been playing your digital version of Sentinels of the Multiverse on my iPad like quite a bit, and I went on the Jonathan Colton cruise, and I got to meet the designer, and we were like, "Hey, man, I like the game."
Yeah,
And,
Christopher Bedell is a Joko Cruise guy as well, so...
Yeah, he is. And Christopher was like, "I love Mutants and Masterminds," and so we just started talking, and it seemed like a cool crossover idea, and then that was the beginning, and turned into the whole thing, and here we are at the next.
Yeah, back to digital after a physical game Kickstarter and then a digital game Kickstarter, and so this has come along really nicely. We also have Steve.
Hey everybody, I'm Steve Kenson. I am the designer of Mutants and Masterminds and the designer of the original Earth Prime setting with Freedom City and its various spin-offs. So I'm really looking forward to seeing all of these characters in play. Nice.
Yeah, and it's really cool. Like, we've been able to see a lot of the depth behind all the characters and setting and everything that I didn't know about until I got into this. So that's really cool. And also we have Alex.
Hi everybody, I am the new line developer for Mutants and Masterminds, and I'm a very big fan of the Handelabra digital Sentinels games, and I'm excited to be messing around in our universe tonight. It's gonna be great.
Cool. So yes, everyone here has played a bunch of Sentinels Digital except Steve. So
right,
that's part of the fun is figuring that out. So that should be good. So we're gonna get into online multiplayer, and we're gonna focus on Earth Prime tonight. But in case you didn't know, the game is fully cross-compatible with Sentinels of the Multiverse. So if you own both games, you can play the content from each game in the other game and mix and match all of your stuff.
And how cool is that?
Yeah. Some technical trickery was required for that, but so far so good. So you might see some of these notices on some of the screens in the game that this screen is not finalized yet. So some of the screens are not quite finished. That the game is sort of a customized version of the Sentinels of the Multiverse game, and so sort of by default, some things do still look like Sentinels of the Multiverse, but it is all going to be updated to look super cool. and the main gameplay is all updated, but for that. So we're going to be playing the Gru Metamind tonight. At least first, we'll see what happens if we play another game. And yeah, so I must choose a hero. We have Daedalus, Johnny Rocket, and Captain Thunder. I'm going to pull in, let's see, how about Star Knight?
Good choice.
And any environment preference from anyone?
Well, probably Freedom City is a good start.
Yeah,
Sure.
Makes sense.
All right,
That
and
was
one
sort of
thing,
the beginning of the whole setting. So,
yes, that's true. I realize we do not have music for these yet. Music is being composed, maybe not exactly as we speak, but these days it's still being composed by Jean-Marc Giffen, and he's working on music for the villains and the environments. But we don't have it just yet. So once we get in, I'm going to turn on some random Sentinels background music, I think. So we can all hit ready, and we can get in. All right, so the Gru are, these red guys, but that's not the real threat, is it, Steve?
No, in fact, the Gru are a alien hive mind species, and they are all coordinated by the being that's called the Metamind, that sort of brain in a Jello mold that you see behind them there.
Yeah, so that's sort of an astral projection going on of the Metamind. And at first, there's a lot of Gru attacking us in the invasion, and we have to deal with the Metamind itself once we can flip the card. So I'm going to click Start Game, and while it's animating in some of the Start a Game stuff, I will get some music turned on here. So the first thing Metamind's going to do is play some Grus at us. Do I have a music already? That's a good question.
I just think it's wild. It's not the only brain in a jar we have in our setting.
No, not even close.
We have a lot of brains and a lot of jars.
A lot of brains and a lot of jars and other containers.
Fashionable.
Yeah.
We have a brain that's not in a jar unless you call the collective unconsciousness of humanity a jar.
Some do.
I think last time what I just did was I played music out of iTunes, which is not called iTunes anymore.
No, it's not, which is sad, but there we are.
But if you search for Jean-Marc Giffen, then there it is. Yeah, it's actually at the same volume level I did this last time. Perfect. All right, so the Metamind played a Gru Brute. Just a Gru Brute. It just plays one at the start, right? Yeah.
That's how it starts.
Yeah, how it starts. How it always starts. And Exert Control was played, a one-shot which is going to destroy hero ongoing, but there wasn't any at the start of the game. The two hero targets with the highest HP each deal the other 3 melee damage. So here, there's 2 targets, but it's basically asking us to order because that could matter for Sentinels reasons. But we can just hit choose for me because we know the order probably won't matter here. So as soon as a majority of us click choose for me, it will carry through. Someone click choose for me. At the bottom right, there you go. We got there.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, Captain Thunder.
And
It's okay. It's
yeah. Now at the end of the turn, it reveals.
Oh, look, it's a picture of Gru Brute and Captain Thunder. How
my square jaw can.
and you're the most invulnerable one.
Yeah, who is considered to have the second highest, which is going to get hit by this Gru Brute? Is Captain Thunder going to volunteer? Seems like the sort.
Yeah, he is, kind of.
And again, we have potential to order.
And these Gru don't give up.
Nope. Yeah, and the more Gru start coming out, the more of them start showing up on the screen there too. And once again, I nominate Captain Thunder.
Thanks.
I mean, you could throw a vote
Captain
over.
Thunder probably has ways to heal, right?
You could throw a vote over to Daedalus.
All right, now it's Daedalus' turn. Or we're all dragging cards up to play.
Yeah, so you're not dragging cards, but you can see that Daedalus is choosing. So you can click on a card to suggest a card that you think they should play. If you want. But, so the default in the game is that you don't get to see the cards that other players have. But we have that turned on because it makes the stream a little awkward otherwise when people are watching.
Well, I'm gonna use my gravity well and deal some damage to all of the Gru, or each non-hero target.
Yeah, so Gravity Well, that's a nice one. Start of your turn. But the cost of 3 cards. You get to draw cards. That's awesome. Drawing cards. Draw so many. Daedalus should not fly too close to the sun.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we learned our lesson about that, right?
Yeah.
Drag cards to the quick stop when done.
Yeah, and most of the time in Sentinels, the digital version is set up so, if you optionally would draw a card, like, sure, just draw it, unless there's something that maybe it's going to damage you or something like that. But with Daedalus, we made it so it always asks you, because a lot of the time you're going to want to say no.
All right. So how do I get to look at my cards to...
Yeah, you can right-click or double-click on any card to bring it up in full.
Oh.
And then you can use the arrows to cycle through them. And some of them say handy things like on Interstate Charge, it'll tell you how many cards have been played this turn. That's going to be that X.
Right.
Or Daedalus, for example, his equipment will say how many cards he has in his hand. Because at the end of his turn, if he has 7 or more, he will deal himself 4 fire damage and destroy this card.
You get blown up.
And the most painful thing is, none of them say, like, get rid of your cards in that case. So if you have multiple equipments that do that, you take 4 damage for each one.
Right. All right. So if I play my Fleeting Mockery, I can reveal the top card. On the minimize deck, then discard it.
Yeah, so we could decide to get rid of it, or put it back, or bury it, basically.
Let's move that to the bottom of the deck. And then I can still play 1 card, right?
Yep. Johnny Rocket likes to play cards.
Yep.
So speed.
So let's do Zigzag Windup. Do some damage to these Gru Brutes.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah, we have in our Twitch chat, we have Iron Moose, who's a beta tester, mentioning they love Johnny Rocket a lot.
I know, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
I
Johnny's...
really like how Chris Bedell did the different themes of a lot of the characters, because obviously, there's some similar superhero archetypes that show up recurring, but I like how they have unique power sets regardless.
Yeah, they have a different way to implement the same kind of thing. It's cool. A different approach to it.
Johnny can just play lots of cards. That's what's up.
Yeah, he definitely has decisions about like building up those momentum cards in play,
Yeah,
when to destroy them, that kind of thing.
yeah.
It's me.
Captain Thunder is here. A lot of these, at least no, one of these cards has you shooting a whole bunch of Gru. It's like the game is trying to tell you something.
Yes, that is
Arcing
my
bolts.
my arcing bolts.
It's like Steve set something up for you.
Right.
Yeah. We completely planned this. Oh, suck it, Gru.
Yeah.
And your brother. And your cousin.
So are the Gru like actual clones, or are they like manufactured, or what's their situation?
Well, yeah, I guess you kind of think of them as clones in that they, kind of reproduce by mitosis.
Okay.
They essentially split, you know.
Deal 1 damage. What should I do?
Ooh.
Yes.
So you may notice, even though there's no Gru cards in play, we still leave one there. Otherwise, Metamind would
Yeah,
feel lonely. So
Yeah.
right.
All right.
Metamind. That's the one thing the Metamind hates is feeling lonely.
yeah. And of course, in the game sort of concept, there's probably thousands of these all over the place. There's just the ones that happen to be nearby that we're fighting.
Right. All right. So I get to play a card.
Yeah, the
Ooh.
whole planet is covered in Gru right now. There's Emerald City heroes dealing with it. Railbird heroes dealing with it.
Here's Johnny taking a turn on someone else's turn.
I figured that was
Way
appropriate.
in that way that he does. Oh, look, I got Fleeting Mockery again.
I
Alright.
feel like you, Steve, the mockery isn't just.
No. Deals some lasting damage. Let's see.
We have Apuk and Claude here in the Green Ronin chat saying hello.
Hey, guys.
Oh, welcome. Iron Moose asks, what's the maximum number of Gru that can be on screen, and can it be increased? I mean, right now we have 5 as the maximum, but it could be increased, certainly. It's more.
So, Alex, Daedalus has some equipment cards, right?
I do have some equipment cards.
All right. Why don't we do rapid retrieval as long as we're doing our teamwork theme? And then you can get a piece of equipment.
Ooh. There's a lot of pieces of equipment.
Yes. Daedalus is one of those equipment forward heroes.
Yep.
One of the things I do like is these little comic book quotes in the bottom of the cards.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Yeah,
know-
Steve wrote all this.
In the early days of Multiverse Digital, we thought we would potentially do something like when you play a card, it would like pop up their quote from the bottom, like
Mm-hmm.
out of their mouth or something like that in a little speech bubble. We never got to that, but that idea is still in my head, so maybe that idea comes back. We'll see. Ooh, Ionized Atmosphere is a good one.
Yeah.
You just get to do more stuff on your turn.
Right.
All
And
right.
it's a good synergy card with Captain Thunder.
Yeah. Star Knight is here. My power will deal 2 damage, which unfortunately is reduced by 1 from Metamind. Let's have a look at my cards here. Augmented Burst. Doesn't do anything right now. Cosmic Dynamo is fine. Starbeam isn't. Starbeam is so good later on. X damage, number of cards move this way ×2. Oh yeah, and Star Knight Oath is a little good for later on now. So let's go with Cosmic Dynamo. And yeah, you know what? I could just discard all those cards, but I'll just do a punch. A small punch.
When in doubt,
Yep.
punch the spaceship in the face. When in doubt.
Yeah.
Right.
Soon I'll be doing energy damage, so. The Phantom Cab. What is going on in the background of this? Is that a Gru in the back? I think so, right? Looking at the picture.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah,
sure
I
what
think
that is.
so. I think that's the I think that's the Phantom Cab getting people to safety from the invading Gru.
So someone gets to draw 3 cards. Daedalus opts out.
I would not like to draw 3 cards.
Johnny Rocket loves a cab ride.
Johnny is happy to draw cards.
Yeah.
So.
I will blow up if I draw a card.
That seems bad.
It'd be fitting for the way I play Daedalus most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
I've definitely played the
He is,
always draw cards version of Daedalus, which is crazy. You get so many cards. You just have to be careful.
Yeah, Daedalus is usually my preferred damsel in distress in the ongoing M&M campaign I'm running.
Yeah, it's always getting kidnapped, killed.
He did get into an argument with the players about the difference between being abducted and imprisoned last time they rescued him.
Now, Iron Moose thinks that Phantom Cab art might be Omega doing something with portals. Not. Oh yeah, it could be. It's a red figure, so.
That's true.
Here we have who's the highest. Star Knight could take it, but Johnny Rock is I think at full.
Yeah.
So
he hasn't taken anything yet.
Johnny could take a hit, and then everyone can have a chance to
it.
heal at some point if we have that opportunity. I don't know that anyone here actually heals each other, but
And that's kind of Lady Liberty's shit.
yeah.
I don't think that's really Captain Thunder's thing.
Come on, Captain Thunder, defibrillate me. Alright.
Here, the order probably doesn't matter unless there's
Select.
something else in play. No, so choose for me is probably okay.
Yeah.
Gravity well for everybody. Just drop a planet on him.
Iron Moose
Infiltrator
sends
was destroyed.
kudos to the team on the design and implicit lore around Omega and the Terminus. Those two decks fit together beautifully. Yeah, it's pretty cool that there's breaches and stuff and Omega drones in there that all connect up with what Omega's doing in really a terrible, terrible way for the player.
Right.
Yeah, that was. I mean, Christopher did a really great job. Looking at the powers and the backgrounds of the character, translating that mechanics for the card game.
Yeah. I mean, if you're gonna fight Omega, that's probably that's like not where you would go fight him in an M&M campaign either, right?
Yeah.
Like,
No.
Yeah. You don't want to fight him on his home turf.
yeah, at literally the seat of his power.
Discard one card, play one card. I've already got an anti-grav field up, so I'll discard that card. And I can play a card. I'm gonna play the gravity cannon.
Sounds good.
No, I do not want to draw a
Yeah.
card. I think
Here's
that
where
would
you
be
start
fun
saying
card.
no a lot.
Are you sure?
I'm gonna be in danger when that gravity cannon goes off and I got to drive 5.
That one,
the
I think.
problem-
Oh yeah, that one is not optional. Sorry, Chris.
Oh, I was going to say, I think the problem with your armor, Alex, is there's not enough USB ports.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, you see, Daedalus got really attached to a charging cable back in the 90s, and he's just
Uh-huh.
refused to.
Right. He's just
upgrade.
he's patched and used that one ever since.
A lot of adapters roaming around in his life.
Yeah. Dongles.
All right. Do we want to do another fleeting mockery? Got a couple of one shots too. Probably should.
Yeah, if you're up for rapid retrieval, I do have swords and shields and stuff I could grab.
All right.
Daedalus, Claude says these Gru would have already been defeated if Bowman were here.
The Bowman Brigade is here in force. All right, let's see.
Bowman is pretty amazing in this game.
As he should
Pretty
be.
amazing in most games.
Yeah.
I'll play in Bowman, but something about just punching things really hard. With lightning.
All right, Star Knight, rapid retrieval.
Ooh. Yeah, I think I'm feeling the sword of the Star Knight. That will help me get through the damage reduction. Lenaraya asks, how do the beta heroes hold up against misinformation? I don't think I've actually played that matchup yet.
Right?
That's one of the reasons why we wanted to get the game into beta testing. It's been in beta testing for about a month now, I think. Because getting just people playing all those, there's so many combinations of things that can happen.
Yeah.
Combined, the core game itself has around 9,000 combinations, similar to core game of Multiverse, but when you combine everything together, that's a lot.
I still have a card to play.
Oh, I pronounced the username right, which is extra difficult because it's dark purple on black, so I'm not totally sure what all the letters are. Sometimes Twitch color schemes can be hard to see. Yeah, Lunaraya. Like Gaia, I assume. But with the moon? Yeah, an I, not an L. Have you played the maximum speed Johnny Rocket variant, Steve?
I haven't yet.
It is something else.
I like the all of the art we came up with for that concept. That was some great stuff.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm trying to remember. I don't know if he's shown the variant on stream yet. But it's got a really cool effect on the incapacitated. When he's knocked out, he starts fading away.
Yeah. It's kind of great.
I hate when that happens to my speedsters.
Ironic that Johnny Rocket is so speedy, but because you play so many cards in the
His
game.
turn gets to be so long.
Yeah. Well, for him, it's not.
Right? Exactly.
Just simulating that feeling of seeing everything in slow motion.
Yeah.
Compared to everybody else.
Hey, Pricey Provinces is here. Thanks for the Prime sub. 25 months. You're into your terrible twos.
Sorry, just trying to decide which play here. Do some damage to us. Charged field.
Nice.
I shall choose the one power that I can choose.
You could also choose to skip, if that was what you wanted.
Do something wrong?
No, I mean you said you only have one power, but you don't have to use your power.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Why not? Cue the blue. Or night.
Ooh, free card. Let's
Go get him.
play Star Knight Oath, I think, or the Collimator. Oh yeah, the Collimator lets me do extra damage all the time. That's good.
Mm.
More card draws for Daedalus. It's not forced though, I think. It's May.
Number 5 cards. It's 7's the bad number, right?
7's the bad number, but you're drawing like 8 at the start of your turn. But you have a lot of fly freeze. You should be fine.
Yeah. Everything will be all right.
And yeah, I guess it's Star Knight Oath because my one shots need me to have more cards at the bottom, so which I don't. And yeah, do we care about the Gru drone?
Not that big a threat at the moment.
Yeah, it's actually just hitting me, and it's fine. So I'll hit Metamind.
How much damage does it do? Because I've got to reduce damage by 1.
It does 3, but it goes after the highest. So
Yeah.
I will choose to do more damage to the objective.
Go on.
Let the Gru drone alone. All right, I cannot read this name because it is dark blue on black. Something Rex? Oh, Cyrex 2023. Is Sentinels of Earth Prime in open beta? It is in closed beta right now. So currently in private beta, and it will be available to the public in early 2023. That is the target we're working on. All right, each player may draw 2 cards. Daedalus.
The emphasis on may.
So we click everyone except Daedalus here, I guess.
Yeah.
I just click skip.
If we skips for everyone.
Okay.
So I think we want to. I think if we click everyone except Daedalus, I'm not exactly. I don't know if I've come across this with Daedalus, but how it works with him. But we can click Johnny Rocket and then Star Knight, and then skip after that.
And then there's a
And
skip.
then skip.
Yeah, then there'll be skip to skip Daedalus.
Or we'll be wrong and I'll just blow up and it'll be fine.
That's fine.
Yeah. Either way.
Star Knight wants cards. Hey.
Bet my rockets.
There we go. Oh yeah. This is the Star Knight Oath always trips me up because
That's right.
each time a villain target would deal damage, I can redirect it to me.
Yep.
Which is kind of an unusual effect in Sentinels where it's caring about the source of the damage for the redirect. So I'm gonna say yes because we want this Freedom City Hall to not get destroyed, right?
Go away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and also I have -2 because of Chris. So yay.
What's up?
Nice.
Energy.
Go team.
We have Metamind's Imperative ongoing, which is increasing their damage by 1.
Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good.
More brutes.
Oh, this is like only 1 to Daedalus versus 2 to me, so
Yeah.
I'll take it. Oh, and the charged field is still on.
yeah.
Yeah, till the start of my turn.
Yeah, we'll need one more vote for Daedalus here. And I have to say no, I don't want to redirect it. And this will be 0 to Daedalus.
Yeah. Zero again to Daedalus.
Yeah. We can hit choose for me on this. This is just the order. The first thing it does is choose which are the 2 hero targets with the highest HP, and then it does the damage.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we can click choose for me. Yeah, there we go. Luckily, the
Yeah, that-
rules of how Sentinels damage work are well established.
Mm.
Oh, you're attacking the Freedom City Hall.
Oh, I guess it is each non-hero
Yeah.
target. Whoops.
Turns
No.
out City Hall is affected by gravity.
That is unfortunate.
Sorry, City Hall.
Well, good
Well,
thing
some
we.
property damage had to happen. I mean,
Yeah.
Don't tell Dr. Metropolis.
he'll just fix it.
Or planning on the architect.
Draw 4 cards.
Right. And I can only have one piece of the same equipment down at a time, right?
It depends if it says unique or not.
Yeah, if it says if it's limited, then you can't play another of the same one. But if it's not, like you could have many
But it's
graviton
not.
cannons if you want, if you can manage to
Full array
afford
of graviton.
so much card draw.
Draw one card or destroy this card. I don't think I can afford to draw another card. So.
Yeah, I don't know the environment is like hurting you that much anyway.
Yeah. I'm hurting the environment more than it's hurting me.
5 damage, blast a City Hall, take that City Hall.
I'm anti-Earth Daedalus. I'm gonna shoot the Metamind with the 5 energy
Yeah.
damage. Oh good, I got my anti-grav card. Oh, I got 5 cards.
I randomly saw the bit in the source book that was like Earth, not to be confused with Anti-Earth,
Yep.
the animated version, right, or something?
Yes.
Or
It's
anime.
The funny animals Earth.
Oh, right, it's funny animals, right?
Got so many cards. Discard one card. Either play one card or return this card to your hand. I'm gonna play fly free.
Question is he gonna make it down to 6?
Yep.
That's a good question.
Oh yeah, I think playing full card draw Daedalus is worth it just for Sensorium Sweep. It's such a good control card.
Mm.
You have to really commit to not using your equipment if you're playing that much.
Yeah. Oh man, okay.
So, question
Oh,
for
I don't know what.
question for Steve. Do you have a favorite piece of card art from any of the
Oh gosh.
sets we see here in this game?
There's so many.
There is
I
a lot.
mean, yeah. There's just such a great amount of really kind of honestly great card art in this set.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of hard to pick just one thing.
One thing that's been nice is like making the digital version and then playing it. Like you actually get to see it a lot bigger than on the cards,
Mm-hmm.
and there's like a lot
Yeah.
of detail in a lot of it.
It really is. There really is. James Dawsey did a lot of the art direction for the Sentinels of Earth Prime set. And he did a really terrific job keeping the artists, just on point with the character concepts.
Mm-hmm.
I think I got my deck under control here.
Where are you at? 8 cards, and you can discard one. Yeah, you're good. You're all set.
Ooh! I can discard one and play one, so.
Yeah, you can even get further down.
Keeping this under control.
Power.
We're gonna go with a Force Wave Doru. Or, this is the discard. Sorry, already. Okay.
Yeah, discard is first.
And then we'll play this card.
Do you want to draw a card?
No.
No! Stop
Get out of my-
it!
Get out of my face, Archimedes.
Would you like to draw a card?
Meanwhile, Johnny Rocket, yes. More card draws, please.
Yes, more cards, all the cards.
The trick with Daedalus is to stack up so much equipment that you can just nuke somebody in one turn and then nuke yourself.
Right.
Or win the game before you die.
Yeah.
Free for all is tempting, but we don't have very many
Nipple
targets in
is a
play.
Style anyway.
Yeah, there's just really the one brute and the
Yeah,
main villain.
and then Metamind. So that's kind of a waste. Speed.
Sonic Shattering's pretty good because those damage types aren't reduced.
Yeah, that's true. Let's do.
Oh, you know what? Short-term solution would actually make that Metamind's Imperative be one of the ones that Metamind reveals at the end of its turn, right?
One non-character card from play. Yeah, that's true.
So that's kind of interesting too.
Yeah.
So of course it ends up getting
Hmm.
shuffled back into the deck instead of destroyed. So it's
Right,
not necessarily
right.
great, but
Let's do picking up speed because I can still play a card after that. Ups my momentum.
Yeah, I don't think I knew that Daedalus' armor was the Hoplite Mark 7 or Mark 5 or
which mark?
Yeah, we ended up coming up with some elements of. There were definitely some questions that were like, "Hey, what's this called?" Like, I don't know. We never decided.
Right. Yeah.
Uh,
A lot of different things to settle on for another print product, right?
where do I need to play in the?
Well, I'm hearing the victory music. So we just won the game apparently. in my
Go
from my
us.
iTunes.
Good job. Thanks, iTunes.
All right.
We are the champions.
Right?
All right, I'm going to switch to the Shattered Timeline soundtrack. Which is actually Time Cataclysms, traditionally what we always played on loop for environments we don't have music for yet.
I still have another card to play. Wow, my turn is really long.
Yeah, I think picking up speed is, yeah, you get to play momentum from that,
Yeah.
and then you get to play any other card.
Right. Because I just did short-term solutions, so.
Yeah, Iron Moose points out that
Oh yeah.
if
There's no play
City Hall's getting destroyed, we can avoid that with short-term solution as well later on, potentially.
Oh,
But
that's true.
I think I'm happy to take the card draws from it though for now,
Right.
especially because I can protect it from the villain damage. So
Can you protect it from my damage?
I cannot. Well, I could, but you won't like it. If I... I'd have to kill you. Nice.
Yay.
There we go.
Running through space.
And that's what I have to do.
Use the power to use.
You have the powers.
Right.
You have the power. I suggest you use that power.
Which one?
Yeah, your base power. There we go.
Did you play a card or draw a card?
Yeah. All right. Oh, God.
Guess Johnny Rocket doesn't have any other powers, right? So he doesn't really
Yeah,
have.
it's true, really.
He always
Drawing,
plays and
playing.
plays and draws and draws. He doesn't have powers,
Yeah.
really.
Yeah, pretty much. That is his power.
And even the variant doesn't it doesn't do anything besides
Yeah,
play
doesn't
cards.
do anything different.
Yeah. It's all in his deck. Hey, Captain Thunder does heal us, turns out. If we want
Yeah.
that with
Yay.
Energize.
Yes, I discovered that.
As long as you don't mind
Like I'm
getting
giving you a little
zapped.
cardio shock or something.
Right.
Yeah. I
Or
had to
defibrillation.
do some special coding to make that red text go into the flavor box there. So
Your efforts are appreciated.
Strike, which is power to choose from. And I'm going to choose it. Use power. Should I worry about that brute or just pile on the spaceship?
Taking down the Metamind's health a pretty fair amount.
Yeah, I'm not too worried
Can't
about
jump
the
on
brute.
spaceship.
Up to you, though.
Attack the leader.
Yeah.
Right?
My advice.
We must destroy the space donut.
Huh.
All right. Yeah, and if I'm actually doing protect and serve, which I think I am, then small amounts of damage I can just redirect to me easily as well. So,
Mm.
because this gives me damage reduction by 1. And chop chop, mothership.
Getting there. We're getting there.
Yep. Bonus damage.
We only have to fight the Metamind when we're done with it.
That's all.
Right?
Hey, the Phantom Cab. More cards for Daedalus.
No.
Johnny Rocket has 8 cards in hand, but he could probably play them all
Yeah,
on his
probably.
turn. So have more. Ooh, I like that one. Your damage boost and your
Yeah.
repeat card. You've got a lot of momentums in play.
Yep.
Got a power flicker by the way. So if I just suddenly disappear,
Whoops.
power's gone out.
Sounds like something that would happen to Captain
Uh-oh.
Thunder.
Right?
You getting some weather there?
It's not we've had much like windier or nastier days, so I don't.
Who knows? Could be a a
Right.
rogue squirrel.
Yeah, the flicker is real.
Yeah, here in the east coast of Canada, it's been like a really mild winter so far.
Same here, honestly. We've had
Yeah.
like way more sun than Seattle ever gets in November. It's
Yeah.
been like sunny, dry on a lot of days, which is strange.
It's pretty unusual. Yeah,
I mean, I'm not complaining.
sure. There was another Metamine's imperative on top.
Imperative.
Oh, come on, Metamind.
Metagrew.
Oh no, I hate this guy.
Yeah.
And he's got +1 damage.
Yup. And Metamorph Infiltrator.
Right, so... Yeah, this is just hitting both. Daedalus can take his lump.
Take it.
Oh, you got +1 against you, though, but then you have -1 as well, so...
Yeah.
I'll protect Captain Thunder this time. I think it's
Thanks,
only
Maria.
2 for me. Yeah. Oh, and here... No, do not redirect this to Star Knight. This is one of the cases where this card, like, kind of trip you up a little bit.
Right.
No, that's for you.
Yeah.
Right.
And here, yes, this one can go to me for just 1.
I love that the Metagrew does damage to the Metamind.
To the Metamind.
Yeah, it's trying to take over, right?
He's rebellious.
Yeah. Oh, look, I dealt damage this turn. I can put a card on the bottom of my deck.
Mm-hmm.
I assume you're just going to kill everything else, so.
Here we go. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. I can just do it to everybody. Getting a little Icarus benefit there, just zapping everybody.
Right.
All right, Daedalus. No, quit drawing cards. Oh, here you go. Metamind. Take your 6 points of damage and like it.
And now you draw 5 cards.
Yep.
Now you could play another one of those.
I'll do a whole bunch of damage for 1 round.
Right? And then implode.
Oy, 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 oy.
Losing track of what you're drawing and what you're playing.
He's mostly drawing.
Mostly drawing. I'm gonna put an Immortality's Burden.
Have 14 cards in here.
Have to get rid of some cards.
Yeah.
I think he might be blowing up.
I
How
might be
many
blowing
cards
up.
can you discard?
Alright, I can discard a card,
Play a card.
play a card. I do have a 5 free, so I'm gonna play that. Which will allow me to discard a card. And then play a card.
Oh, but you do have your base power too.
Yeah. Oh, this is bad. This is not good.
Hmm.
I blow up to the beginning of my turn, don't I?
Oh, end of your turn. No Archimedes failsafe.
No, I don't have one.
You want to draw a card? Yeah.
No. Can I discard 2 cards? Oh no.
Did you
Oh, no.
actually want
Oh no.
The blowing up is happening.
it? Yep.
You're still alive. And you got 2 hit points. Oh wait, and then you get yourself again. You played Matter Collapser. You shouldn't have played that.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Yeah. You're gonna
Am I
blow.
alive? I don't think I'm alive.
you're alive. You have 3.
We gained 2 hit points.
You're looking a little rough.
And then you're gonna take some more damage. Whew.
I've got 9 cards in my hand.
All right. Let's see.
But I'm gonna do so much damage at the beginning of my next turn. Maybe. No, not all my equipment blew up.
Yeah, they're all gone.
These designs, just like Icarus's wings, man.
Yep.
Maybe Captain Thunder will give you a hit point.
Inkaron says, I hope there will be expansions.
That would be cool. There's going to be at least one. The Magical Mysteries Pack with Eldritch and Lantern Jack,
Yeah.
along with Malador the Mystic Villain and Subterra Environment.
Pretty excited about that. It's fun stuff.
Yeah, Lantern Jack is a pretty cool twist on a hero, and Eldritch is fascinating deck design. He has no one-shots.
No.
And no ongoings. Equipments and spells. It's really interesting.
But yes, boy, can he do a lot
All
of
he
stuff.
needs.
Yeah. Yeah, and once he gets going, he can enable quite a bit. Unfortunately, there's -1 melee damage to the ship. Yeah, you're not going to be able to hit the ship with that, Steve, because it has
Nope.
reduced melee
Uh-huh.
damage to it by 1.
Yeah. No, I guess I'm gonna
Built that shit expecting it might be punched.
right.
What was that, Chris?
Oh, they built that ship expecting it.
Like you need to be punched. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got punch-resistant armor.
Yeah.
Let's see. What do? Destroy.
But wait, there's more.
Right? So many options.
There's always more for Johnny Rocket.
Uh,
Goodbye, Metagrew.
Have a Metagrew.
Uh-huh.
Well, here's Cap.
Best I can do is give everyone 1 hit point. So I'm gonna do that.
Mm,
It's like
I'll take it.
increases his health by 1/3.
Yeah.
Right.
Heck yes. Now I have 3 more hit points than I need.
Okay. So who needs a card?
No, thank you.
I'd say Star Knight. I've got a big hand of cards at this
Sure.
point.
Iron Moose has a question. For those of us who came here entirely from Sentinels of the Multiverse side, what is Mutants and Masterminds? And want to take a
I'm
crack
glad
at
you
that?
asked, Iron Moose. Mutants and Masterminds is a tabletop superhero role-playing game. It was originally published in 2002. It is currently in its 3rd edition, which was published about 10 years ago, and is based on the D20 system, but has developed considerably from that point into a fairly unique system of its own in a lot of regards.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed.
The Earth Prime setting you're seeing featured here with these characters has been the core setting for Mutants and Masterminds since its 1st edition.
Again, there was just a reprint Kickstarter happened, right?
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
We just did a Kickstarter to reprint the Deluxe Heroes Handbook, as well as 2 of the main power source books, Power Profiles and Gadget Guide.
Cool.
Yeah, I think one of the things that draws people to Mutants and Masterminds is this. We have a pretty in-depth character creation system that really lets you customize the superhero that you really want to play.
Mm-hmm.
It's built around a point-buy system, so you, instead of having classes and archetypes and stuff like that, you can just build whatever superhero strikes your fancy.
Yep.
Cool. So looking at the Gru Mothership here, when we get it down to 0, it is going to flip instead.
Mm-hmm.
Restored to 30 hit points, each environment card is destroyed. Each player discards their hand and draws as many cards as they discarded this way. Each player destroys each non-character card in their play area except for 2, then go immediately to the start of the next villain turn, skipping all turns in between. So that's exciting.
Right.
Because we're entering the cosmic plane, right? We're no longer,
Yes.
or in the psychic plane, that is.
Psychic plane to battle the Metamind.
Right.
Psychic level.
So we're losing our stuff because we're going into the psychic plane, which is actually interesting for Star Knight because a lot of my stuff does things when it's destroyed.
Mm.
I'm just thinking of
A lot
what
of my stuff did stuff when it was destroyed too. But...
your stuff did.
Not good
You
stuff.
probably would have wanted the Gru Metamind to flip before that happened on your turn.
Yeah, that would have been kind of the ideal for Daedalus.
Yeah. I'm just looking. I might have the. I could probably flip Metamind right now. Do we want to do that?
And
I'm down
there's
to
not a-
clown.
Yeah, there's really not a lot of downside to it
Yeah.
apart from having to reshuffle our hands.
Because I can do Starbeam for 7 damage, and then I get to do Collimator for another 3, and then 1 damage for my power. So
Yeah. that'll
let's
do
go
it.
ahead. Starbeam. Oh, but I didn't get to. Oh, yeah. There were no cards in my trash, so I didn't get to do that extra 2 damage. Hang on a
Oh.
second. I have to. Yeah, I might not have enough.
Uh-oh.
If I did 2 cards, that's 5 plus 3 plus 3. Okay, it's enough. I need to rewind. So we have to rewind together. Hit that little back 2 arrows at the top left of the screen. and then we'll go back to Star Knight, play a card. And we all have to click on it for technical reasons and because you don't want to make in multiplayer you don't want people to be like jumping around with undo on
Right.
you without all agreeing. So
I
if I
first one.
Starbeam with 2 cards. 5 and 1 card. Then we can get exact.
Uh-huh.
Oh no, it's melee and it's -1.
It reduces the melee
No.
damage.
Well, okay, it's gonna be at 1 hit point, so we don't.
Uh,
We whatever.
Ugh.
Daedalus can
It's
do.
one more we need.
That's fine. We're almost there. Daedalus can
The
do.
Goodness
environment
is-
effect will do that one bit.
Yeah, I heal 2 damage at the end of my turn, every turn, which is good.
right?
It's good.
The Haunting of Lantern Hill.
Oh no, reduce HP recovery by 2. Get out of here.
Yeah.
All right. I will protect Daedalus
Daedalus
from
hates
this,
magic.
but no one else.
I'm calling Lantern Jack.
Iron Moose is asking me, do you think we could get an in medias res style effect for when we crash into the psychic plane? Possibly. So Iron Moose is referencing action hero stunt or a stuntman, a hero from Multiverse who has 1 card in his deck, which says go to his turn. Like no matter what's going on, like it just cancels everything and goes to his turn.
Yeah.
And then it removes itself from the game, so you can only do it once per game. And it has a special cutscene in the digital version where he comes in a helicopter and everything. So the same technical thing happens with Metamind. So Johnny Rocket and Captain can manage this, I think.
Yeah, I can take it.
I gotta find some way to kill all those ghosts over there at Lantern Cemetery.
Right.
Oh
At
yeah,
the end of my
that's
turn,
cutting
taking my
out your
HP
HP
back.
recovery. Oh, like Metamind's gonna destroy the environment card.
Anyway, when it's taken
Yeah.
out.
So if you can do 1 damage to Metamind, it will destroy the the haunting.
Environment.
Can I do 1 damage to Metamind?
Yeah, Icarus Bombardment
Surely.
Oh yeah.
or one of those powers.
And that's a 1-shot.
Or you could use Force Wave Doru. It's another option because you can decide that that's one that gets destroyed by Metamind when it flips, right? So you won't take the
Yeah.
damage.
Maybe I still need to lose 2 cards for the end of my turn.
No, but you won't because when Metamind flips,
Oh.
you can
It'll
say,
wipe out your hand.
yeah, the Doru is going to get destroyed. Make sure to hit the screw here first. I think.
The
Unless
Mind
he
Link
destroys
play
the
first?
Gru anyways. No, it doesn't actually. All right, it's happening.
Here we go.
Boom.
Fear that spaceship.
All right, we all have to discard our hand, so the order doesn't really matter here unless someone had
Right.
discard effects, which is a thing in Sentinel sometimes. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah
we-
we Icarus.
we're listening to the Dreamer music now on my
Huh.
on the stream, which is it's kind of a creepy music box.
Kind of apropos.
All right, and now we are drawing like 40 cards. So if you want to speed things up, you can hold down the tab button or click in the bottom right. For the fast forward, I'm holding down tab because this can take a while with Metamind.
You give me 9 cards again?
12?
Yeah, it
Oh
redraws
yeah,
your whole hand.
yeah. You're gonna have 12 again, right?
I had 9 at the beginning of the last turn. Oh no, I did, but I drew 3 when I
Yeah,
played the Daru.
yeah. 3. There were 3 more.
Yeah, so it'll be 12.
Doesn't seem good.
That seems bad. and it's showing me everybody's cards being drawn.
Yeah, so you can hold down tab and it will go by a little quicker. One thing in Settlers of Earth Prime, a lot of heroes have a lot of ways to draw lots of cards, so it's not uncommon to have pretty big hand sizes. And now we are destroying cards, and the order could matter here because Star Knight. What are my things gonna do?
Star Knight's cards do things when they get destroyed.
Not all of them do, but many of them do. Oh, I can discard the top card of my deck, draw a card, and play a card. That's pretty good.
You want us to pick you, Star Knight?
Yeah, I'm the most complicated.
The Metamind art is great.
Yeah, right.
So I think it's Hard Light Shield first.
Mm-hmm.
And oh wow, I have such a big discard now. That's so good.
Oh, wow.
This is really good for me. Star Knight's like, yeah, bring it on, Psychic Plane.
Right.
You've only empowered me.
Yeah. And Collimator, when this card is destroyed, has an effect too. I can draw 3 cards with Cosmic Dynamo when it's destroyed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's do that because this is going to keep going because I'm going to play cards off Sword of the Star Knight as well. So I destroy Sword of the Star Knight. I get to play another card. I have a lot of options here. Oh, I don't have my Star Beam anymore because the other one was in my hand.
Yeah.
Is it still technically Daedalus's turn?
Yes, because we haven't gone
Technically,
to
yes.
the villain turn yet.
This is all the effects of the Metamind flipping.
Yeah.
Dang, Metamind.
Does Metamind do any big damage here? I could prevent the next damage dealt to one hero target. Yeah, I'm not sure I want to do that. Oh yeah, I could do Energy Bash
Mm.
and do more destroying. Why not?
Right.
The sword is still in play because it's being destroyed right now. I can destroy the Collimator now and keep that +1 damage while this is all happening. And then that's Energy Bash bonus damage. So that was, yeah, I did half
That was
of
like
its,
half the Metamind's hit points right there.
yeah, just from its thing where it's trying to hurt us. Then I don't think it matters. We can just choose for me here. I don't think anyone's has any effects that are going to be a big deal.
I'm going to destroy my door just to be on the safe side.
Mm.
The other stuff doesn't do damage to me.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man, I have to destroy more cards, though.
Yeah.
I'll get rid of the Icarus card because I haven't gone to go get him 4,000 years anyway.
Yeah, at least your momentums don't do anything once they're in play, so
Right.
don't need to worry too much about which one it is.
Which one I destroy, it's just I don't want to lose the particular effects that I can use.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. None of these have any effects anymore, so
Yeah, true. It really doesn't matter.
all right. And now we are back to Gru Metamind's turn. Dominate will. So any hero dealt damage this way deals 1 damage to each other hero target. We don't have any bonuses or anything like that. I think we'll
Sure,
just...
my health.
Yeah, you're highest, so we'll just let you have it.
You're
I think.
highest. Oh. Yeah.
I've also got the imperative to kick your ass.
My armor kept me safe from that psychic damage.
Yep.
You also have psychic armor.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so Discord would have been
Oh,
bad.
Discord.
Yeah,
I'm glad that got played second though.
yeah, exactly. So this is at the end of each. No, there's a start of each turn. Top of that we had. Yeah, we have lots of card plays with this villain. The hero target with the lowest HP deals the hero target with the highest HP 1. So we're just choosing who's taking the damage from Daedalus here.
My bad.
Yeah.
And I think you get. Yeah, there's no +1 because you got rid of like father, like son.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
And yes, when I first played Guru Metamind on the tabletop, I was like, oh, the flip side's not that bad. Until I went back after and was like, oh, it's the start of each turn? Each turn? Play the top card. That's a lot. So yeah, I definitely misplayed that the first time. But the video game is not going to let you misplay that.
Nope.
Nope. Not the villain turn. Each turn.
Each turn. And it.
My stepdaughter learned to play Magic, in the Xbox version, and whenever to play with actual cards, she's like, "I liked it when it just told you what cards you could play."
Right.
Yeah,
Where's
it
the
like
AI that's handling the rules?
It like suggests you a card on the Xbox version, right? It's like you should probably play this creature. Yeah.
Yeah, the cards you could possibly play.
Right.
Were lit up.
Right.
Which granted is.
Play a card. How many cards do I have in my hand?
You use the
Is there a
Icarus to
number?
play the Icarus. Sorry, what was that?
How can I tell what number of cards I have in my hand?
If you right-click one of your equipments that care, it will say in the top right.
Oh, I don't have any equipments that care right now.
Yeah, the Atlas Gravity Well, for example, or the Force Wave
okay.
Doru, or you could like find them in your trash too.
Cards. I will play an Archimedes failsafe just to get some HP back.
That's a good idea.
And click on a card to use its power. And we'll use my core power, which allows me to discard 2 cards, and then I may draw a card. We'll get rid of the anti-gravity well and the Force Wave Doru for now. And I will go ahead and draw a card. Slowly coming back to life, y'all. I got 8 HP now.
Nice.
All right. Well, that's slowly coming back to life is Daedalus's brand.
All right, and Sleeper Agents.
Imperative.
Whenever a non-Gru villain card enters play, Gru Metamind deals each non-villain target 1 psychic damage. And there's +1 as well now.
The imperative, yeah.
You get 2 health, you lose 2.
Right. Well, at least he's got his armor.
Oh.
All right, now you can punch the Gru Metamind as much as you like.
Yeah, get him.
So Distracting Chatter is also very good, stopping him from dealing damage to us.
Yes. Target cannot deal damage at the start of my turn, which is handy for the amount of stuff that the Metamind can do.
Especially when it has 6 cards left and most of them are going to be killing us.
Damage causing.
Yeah.
Punching us in the mouth.
Do that.
I love that the Metamind is at a Ferris wheel right now in the Psychicscape.
Yeah, we're in the Psychic amusement park plane.
Oh no, this is the clown nightmare.
So you're saying I should play the Madame Mittermeyer's soundtrack? That's in Villains of the Multiverse? I think so. Do I have that as a separate soundtrack? That's a question. Yes. Court of Blood. Temple of Julan, Magmaria. Madame Mittermeyer's fantastical festival of conundrums and curiosities. Yeah, Jean-Marc has created so much amazing music for us for Sentinels and other games. Really looking forward to more
or
Earth
like-
Prime stuff. The main theme, I'm like always singing it to myself when I'm like not anywhere near work. So if that's
Yeah,
anything to base
I
things
think
on.
It's really
Good
great.
theme.
I am really looking forward to more of that.
Yeah.
It's been fun talking about musical inspirations for different environments and characters and things too.
Yeah. We just need to clone Jean-Marc. Maybe the Gru can help us with that.
Right?
He's a great programmer and a great composer.
That's tough.
And he has 3 kids. Like, somehow
Wow.
he manages everything.
There aren't many people in the world that make me feel tired, but I just got tired.
I'll tell him you said that.
Just, I could clone our development team. That would be great.
Right.
Triple the Steves.
Yeah.
Johnny, why are you punching us?
I'm not punching any of you. Relax.
It's weird that it gave you the choice to.
Yeah, it's an
Right?
option.
It's an option.
You might have a redirect.
All right. All you
It
Cap.
feels like something Raven would do.
Yeah.
So this is getting destroyed because, or it got, what happens to, I think it's discarded instead and play the next card. That's what happens there.
Gain 2 hit points.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
like consumes the Gru within itself, I assume is
Yeah,
what's that
It
kind of is
destroys
representing.
cards and recovers.
Yeah.
All
Not even a mortal meta mind.
are you done now?
Hmm.
Meta mind.
Oh, the metamind likes to think that it is.
Yeah.
But
Oh.
we're gonna show it otherwise.
Mhm.
All right, between Captain Thunder and Star Knight, I think we can do some
Yeah,
damage here.
I'm for a thunder punch.
Nice.
Thunder punch.
Because we just need to put maximum damage on this guy.
As easy as 1, 2, 3.
Wabam. Okay, let's. Strike.
Well, good
Alright.
hits, Captain Thunder.
Right?
I'm down to 8 for you. Star Knight, bring it home.
Well, if I had another Star Beam handy, that would be it.
That would do it. But
Mm.
Oh, Gru Metamine tries to deal damage, but thanks to someone talking to him a
Oh.
whole bunch.
over here. I'm sorry. Am I breaking your concentration?
I hate when somebody talks a whole bunch at my face.
I can do most of that, but not 8, I don't think. Oh no, there's no Sword of the Star Knight cards in my deck. No! Alright, I need to rewind. I didn't realize that. Let's go back to play a card. Gonna have to play the sword like itself like a chump. If we can rewind there, Steve and Chris.
Yeah. You got it.
I will try not
Yeah.
to play cards
Sorry, I
in
wasn't
error.
sure how to exit off.
Oh yeah, no worries. So man, I guess it's The Collimator is my best damage right now.
Mm.
And I'm going to choose the Star Beams to go back to my deck.
Mm.
Ooh. If I move 4 cards from my trash to the bottom of my deck, I may put an equipment card from my trash into play or play 1 card.
Mm.
Is there a one-shot that does something cool
Would do a
here?
trick.
Yeah, Augmented Burst. Sure. I think it's still going to be short by like... Oh, Energy Bash? No, Energy Bash, I'm short by 1.
Oh,
I'm still going to do
so
it.
close.
Oh, no, the Collimator does more damage. That's good. All right, we're
Yeah.
going to do it here. This is going to be it. I should be putting swords back in my deck. Play 1 card. Yeah, Star Knight has a lot of tricks.
Yeah,
Uh,
a lot of flexibility.
wait, I thought I had that card in my... No, is that card in my trash that I was looking at? It must have been in my trash. Am I seeing things? I'm seeing things, right?
The trick is, which source are you looking at?
Yeah. Yeah. Because I thought I had the Energy Bash, but it was in my deck or trash, I guess. So,
Oh,
well, Augmented Burst it
Oh.
is.
Yeah, I thought you had one in your hand too, but
Just 1. Actually, I could have moved 0. But whatever. Oh, I have to hit someone. All right, sorry, Johnny. You'll probably be fine.
that's all right.
You'll be
I dig
fine.
it.
You'll be fine.
oh, that's a big hit, Johnny.
I was
Another So
distracting too
Discord.
close to the metamind.
The
I think
bustling
Maria may have
metropolis.
just tagged you for all your chatter.
It revealed a bunch of cards that weren't locations. Yeah, this distracting chatter is doing a lot of work.
Yeah.
Like he's reading War and Peace at 10 times speed. Confuse him.
In the native Russian, but Johnny Rocket doesn't speak Russian.
Doesn't speak Russian, so
All right, Daedalus, bring us home.
I'll do my best.
Oh, except he's gonna heal a whole bunch because all the grooves got shuffled back in.
yep.
Ooh.
All right, he's finished.
And he's making me punch everybody.
Yeah, maybe you don't have the damage here.
I don't know that I do. I'm gonna try the. What's Icarus Bombardment do? Let me double check.
Yeah, it's 3 damage.
Oh, that's
And then he's gonna start playing cards on Johnny's
Oh,
turn.
annoying.
Maybe we were so close to having that. Your first thing here is your
Start on my
discard
turn.
from the Icarus.
Yep.
Getting 1-for-1 turns for all of us is pretty rough.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm gonna play Icarus Bombardment.
Man, that distracting chatter is saving our lives, though,
Yeah.
because we'd have all been dead. But
No, I just did so much damage to the whole team.
yeah,
Stop dealing damage. Oh, up to oh, but I can't shoot the grooves. The groove.
there are no Gru 8 drones, so
to shoot at.
yeah. You can destroy one of those ongoings, that's probably good too. Because he's going to start dealing damage on Johnny Rocket's turn.
Yep.
Yeah.
that distracted gyre is going to end at the beginning of my turn.
And I can do that by using the power of my Hoplite armor. Discard a card, and I play a card. It's my Eureka moment. Which ongoing do you think I should get rid of? Sleeper agents?
Oh.
Or...
Yeah, sleeper agents is going to be a lot, and so
Yeah.
Discord. So Discord actually isn't a lot
Discord
right now, right? So yeah, it's sleeper agents, I think, or Metamind's Imperative either. But Metamind's Imperative kind of goes away on its own if we're alive
Yeah.
by then.
I'll get rid of a sleeper agent.
Hey, you're down to less cards in hand now.
Yeah, I wish I could play some of these items because they would be helpful.
Yeah.
I can help you with that if we're live by this.
If we make it to your turn.
I've got stuff that does.
Hopefully we win before we need to get back to your turn. That's the
Hope
goal. Yeah, maybe Johnny will save us with 12 cards.
Only 5 health, right?
Let's see what we got.
Oh man, I'm not getting any good cards. I'll draw one more.
Iron Moose asks, what is this music? This is the Heroes of the Multiverse Season 1 soundtrack. Legacy's theme song right now. Yeah. It's a one-shot, which is causing us to take a lot of damage from sleeper agents.
Yeah.
But at least there's only one sleeper agents now. So,
Hitting all of us, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
I think Johnny should be able to win the game this turn, though.
I hope so.
You can, like, play all your picking up speeds and everything, and fast footworks, and end with interstate charge.
Just punch him like you mean it, Johnny.
Right.
Oh man, this So Discord is brutal.
Oh, right.
But we're alive.
So far.
Oh, I just got back to 9 hit points. Come on, y'all.
Well, we're all at. You were the highest now with 4.
Yeah. I'm down to 2.
We had to showcase the incapacitated art, right?
I don't know if we're
Yeah.
getting incapacitated.
Or the bloodied art.
Yeah. If
Oh, my
Johnny-
turn already?
Yeah.
Thanks, Metamind.
Thanks, Metamind.
Yeah, I'm not going to
Right.
survive.
Fire
about-
everything, Johnny.
what's my best bet here?
Play all the things that have a play card icon on them.
We were so confident when Star Knight slashed up when we first got into the Psychic Scape.
So I can just play the cards in any order.
Yeah. Well, not any order, but picking up speeds are good because they play momentum, so you can like play all the picking up
Right.
speeds off each other,
Yeah. All right.
and then you get. Yeah. You could even do fast footwork off of that. And then you're going to have 4 more card plays after that. Like you could do supersonic surges, you could do zigzag windups.
Yeah, the supersonic surge will increase your damage, so when you get to the punching.
And here's where it does matter that you want to destroy the zigzag windup, because
Yeah.
that picking up speed, those picking up speeds are still like in the middle of going to play the next card, and so if you destroyed it, you would lose out on some card plays.
Right. All right. And do I want to play another card?
Yeah, keep playing. You could even do another Supersonic Surge if you wanted to,
Yeah.
because currently you're off the play from the last picking up speed,
Yeah.
or sorry, off the fast footwork. So
Yeah.
you can
Well, I was
destroy
gonna say I
that.
wanna
You can
destroy
destroy that
that
one
one.
safely now.
Yeah.
There's a lot of like really technical detail in getting the most out of Johnny Rocket for sure.
Getting the right order. All right. So play. Let's see what else have I got. Where I want to.
Now you can just flex on MetaMind.
Yeah. I could do. Well, still life doesn't really matter because in my turn. So I think it's pretty much going to be interstate charge
Yeah, that'll do it.
at this point. All right, let's do it.
Nice.
Yes.
Bam!
Big old psychic plane punch
Right
Down
in
this-
his big dumb brain.
down the
Boom.
psychic highway.
American. Wow, look at our health. That was
Yeah, that was close.
Yeah, that ended up
Yeah.
being a lot closer than I thought it was at the end. Nicely done, team.
yeah.
Yeah, so we got the MetaMind sort of getting glitched out there. You know, it's still around, but it's not
Mhm.
going to be a threat for a little while, and the spaceships are
Right.
flying off into the sunset.
Yep.
And of course, there's a huge mess of Gru stuff everywhere.
Yeah, there's a lot of red slime all over the place. Looking.
Dr. Metropolis will get it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that can be your next M&M campaign is the cleanup crew.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool, cool.
Well, that's kind of what we
Damage
created.
Control.
Sorry, what was
That's kind of
that?
what we created Dr. Metropolis for, in some regards. Is
Mm.
he's the character who fixes all the damage to the city because he's the spirit of the city.
That's true, yeah.
So he's the in-game reason why Freedom City is not like in rubble.
Right. All the time.
Always.
Cool.
Well, more than any other city is. Like,
Right.
I'm in Columbus, and our state flower is the orange traffic cone.
Nice.
They're in bloom, as I understand it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Every spring and every winter.
'Tis the
Bloom twice a
season.
year.
You have to plant them in potholes and then they spring up.
Yep.
Yeah, so I don't think we'll have time for another game, but I'm gonna
Hmm.
pop into the card library here on the stream and show, I don't know, Bowman. We were talking about Bowman. Bowman is cool.
Yeah. Bowman's a fan favorite, so
Yeah.
I think folks would like to see that.
And if you want to learn more about the heroes and villains of the setting, we've got the information in this screen. That's going to be all in there for you to learn all about it. So there's been a ton of great stuff written by the team at Green Ronin that is all part of the story. And also this bug where the cards aren't invisible is my fault, so don't blame them. But yeah, tons of good stuff. Captain Thunder, Daedalus, Dr. Metropolis, Eldritch in the expansion pack, Johnny Rocket, Lady Liberty, and all the artwork for the new artwork for the character cutouts here, the portraits, is done by a variety of different artists that we hired based on the crowdfunding. So we're pretty happy with how it all turned out, and it's cool that there's a lot of different styles showcased in those. So yeah, that's been the first preview of Earth Prime Digital. Thanks so much to folks from Green Ronin for joining. We're happy to play the game with you and show everyone all this stuff. We'll be doing more previews as we go along on our channel here. And I would say, feel free, Green Ronin guys, to show it off on your streams as well, as much as you like. or if you want to, ask me like, hey, is this thing okay to show? Like in terms of, is it working well enough?
Yeah.
We can definitely chat about that stuff. So
Awesome.
yeah.
Cool.
Iron Moose.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah. Iron Moose
Yeah,
has a quick
indeed.
question. Is there going to be a stream with John and beta testers? That could definitely happen. That could happen. Maybe, maybe that's a holiday special. It's that
Yeah.
time of year, the time of sharing and giving.
And
Exactly.
punching.
And punching.
And punching and psychic trauma.
Mhm.
Exactly. Awesome. So yeah, thanks again to Steve and
Yeah.
Alex and the Invisible Chris for joining us. It's great to have you.
Thanks for having us here.
Yeah, thank you so much for having us.
All right, we'll see you all next time on our other streams on the channel and on Handlelabra Live and Green Ornine YouTube. Great to guest over there. So that's going to do it for tonight. We'll see y'all next time. Good night.
Good night, everybody.